Yes, because the whole thing is we got it backwards. We get married, and then later we get divorced. We need to get divorced first and then get married. Because divorce is divorcing that shadow side. That means you came to terms with it. You healed. So you can divorce all these negative emotions that you're using to attract people to feel what you think is an emptiness inside of you. So most people get mad, oh, I'm empty. I need you to fill my empty void, and then I'll fill yours. Or let's go have some kids so they can fill it. Oh, let's go get a pet. Now they got to fill it. And then you're wondering why everybody's all crazy. Because I keep telling people the real problem, I think, is phony love. People don't know how to really love. We love with all these attachments.
That's right.
I'll love you if you're going to be there for me. I'll love you if you can support me. I'll love you if you make me feel good about myself. No, you need to feel good about yourself before you want to even be with somebody.
Right.
And people, and special, our people with relationships, it is so messed up. And I keep telling people, I don't date it all race. Ain't nothing to me like a black man.
Tell me about
it. Amen. Have mercy.
I see.
and I'm not making no excuses for them. They do have a lot of work to do on themselves. But I keep telling black women, you got to understand what the male went through slavery.
Most
we
definitely.
Still living the effects of slavery.
Yes,
that mindset is still there.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, women usually kind of evolve a little more than men, but then, oh, well, he don't have this, he don't have that, let me go marry a white man. But I say,
no.
We have a lot of brothers that has great potential. They just need the right woman to have the courage to work with them.
Right. And I'm
vice versa
with that. And that's true. Yep. But I believe that, Rose, and you know, you can share your opinion on this, but I feel that it is our job as black women to support our men through this, with, you know, dealing with our men in knowledge, remembering and not forgetting what they go through each and every day, and you know, recognizing that when they're out there in the world, they're not being respected, and they must be respected at home.
Thank you. And
you
the
know, that's
system
necessary.
Set it up. They will give a black woman a job before a black man.
Right.
And that breaks up the home.
It does.
Because a black man don't feel a man if he can't support his family.
Exactly.
You know, it reminds me of the movie Claudine. Oh, my God.
Excellent example, Sister Rose. Yeah. I couldn't have thought of a better example myself. That's an excellent example.
Excellent movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, and you know, and there's a comment in the chat room that women went through stuff through slavery too. Yes, indeed, we did. Certainly did. But the thing that Rose brought out is that many times women have a deeper spiritual connection to where we can kind of evolve maybe a little bit quicker, closer to spirit than men can, just by the very nature of who we are. And so we have an added responsibility in that. And that's my opinion.
Well, it's my opinion, too. In order to rectify this problem, black women have to step up to the plate.
Yes.
And because we bring life into the world. You know, we're talking about the goddesses. And black women are allowing this system to take them, to keep them down, because they're already there on a low vibration, because everything is energy, so everything is vibrating. You got to understand the rate that you are vibrating. It's what you're going to draw to you. You know, but these people constantly keep people on a low vibration. Every time they show jail, they show a black man being locked up, showing them cheating. Who cheat more than a slave master?
Tell me about it.
And child support. How many? They didn't support their children, but nobody talking about that.
Very true, Rose.
But they just dump on the black man. You know, and black men do need to step up to the plate. Black women do need to step up to the plate. We can do this. I know we can. But we both have to be willing to come to the table and talk about this without getting angry, without pointing fingers, and nobody want to take responsibility for the part that they are playing.
I'm
not telling nobody to be in no relationship and take abuse. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
Because I did a lot of weddings, and I saw men and women that I did weddings. Just looking at the bride and, you know, feeling her energy, I know the marriage wasn't going to last because I saw her selfishness. And I saw he was the opposite of her. They wasn't in sync at all. But there was a lesson he needed to learn because he attracted her.
Yes,
and most of the time when I meet him, wasn't even a year, marriage was over.
Yeah. We all do have to take responsibility for our actions and the way that we behave. We cannot, you know, make other people responsible for the way that we choose to feel, the things we choose to do. You know, it's all about stepping up. You know, both sides do. I'm looking at the chat room, RNLA76. So true. We all have to step up and take responsibility.
And we can do this. Because
we can.
Look what the role model for children. All these young girls having babies left and right, different daddy drama, and they calling their kids all kind of names.
It's very true.
And I'm like, wow. You know, back in our day, our parents was dysfunctional and ignorant, but there was some unity there. We have no unity with the black family anymore.
I totally agree.
You know, nobody cares. Everybody, you know, separate now. I got my house, you know, I have arrived. And I said, arrived where? I heard a lady on, like it is, years ago, maybe 9 years ago, she was talking about the slavery days and stuff, and, you know, these so-called black wannabes. She said, they may get me today, but they'll be back for you tomorrow. And she's talking about those wannabes who got the house, got the car, making us certain that think they all of that, and I'm not like one of these people anymore. And they believe that. I'm not black anymore. I think because you got a
That's quite
house.
interesting.
Well, we just had the highest example of that on June 25th.
True. Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But people, they don't understand. People looking at that whole experience wrong. People use Michael Jackson as a drug. So they didn't have to deal with their own stuff. Oh,
Exactly.
when I was depressed and unhappy, I put on his music and I felt good. The man was in pain.
Okay.
Nobody concerned about this man's mental state.
So you're looking for relief from someone who's in pain themselves.
Thank you.
Very interesting.
And nobody, I mean, they're making so much money off this man's life. Like they care about him. And I kept telling people, if y'all stop feeding the beast, it'll die. If nobody went and bought all of this stuff they putting his name on, they'll stop all of this crap. But we keep feeding the beast. That's why I keep telling people, why would gas stay low? Y'all ain't going to give up the car and you don't even need it. You can't even afford it. I said, I'll overcharge you too. You know, because people are trying to feed their deficiency. And
yes,
so
indeed.
what the beasts do, okay, we make all this material thing and we'll make billions and trillions all for these poor people. I say, listen to that. Every cellular phone come out with a new gadget, people running by it. Not understanding they're getting radiation from it.
Right.
Because they don't go
seems
do the research.
Right. It seems that we all have to get our priorities in order. It's time to really take responsibility.
Oh, don't
So
worry.
very true.
Pluto is coming in. That energy is no joke.
Shiva.
That
Shiva, the
energy,
destroyer.
yeah.
Mhm.
But you know what? It's only destroying to rebuild.
What
So that-
needs to go. That's
Yeah.